Hello, ladies. Welcome to Flaunt Your Feminine. Here we analyze feminine ladies and shape ourselves as sophisticated women. If you haven't already, subscribe and join the Ladies Lounge. Don't forget to like and comment below video suggestions. Today we'll be doing a feminine analysis on Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey is a 24-year-old model and social media influencer. She is the daughter to Steve and Marjorie Harvey. Steve Harvey is not her biological father, but he is her stepfather. Steve does have 4 kids from his 2 previous marriages, and Marjorie has 3 from her previous relationships. So altogether, they are a blended family of 9. After getting married, Steve did adopt all 3 of Marjorie's children, including Lori. Now let's get into her history. At the young age of 6, Lori started to model. Due to her family's connections, she was able to walk designer runways. She modeled for Dolce & Gabbana a number of times. Modeling and walking designer runways really put Lori's name out into the industry. Now, of course, with modeling, you're going to have to develop a sense of fashion. Let's tap into Lori's sense of fashion. Lori credits her young, trendy, but classy fashion to none other than her mother.
My mom's like the ultimate fashionista. She's actually who introduced me to fashion. I used to be such a little tomboy because I grew up with my brothers. So like they watched wrestling and like Pokemon and like so I just naturally was into that. And so then my mom was like, "You act like a little boy. You need to like girl it up a little bit. I'm gonna like send you to charm school." They still make that joke. They're like, "We should have sent you to charm school when you were younger."
Now, Lori still does have a little bit of tomboy in her fashion. She's very versatile for the most part. Her fashion usually is oversized joggers with a tight tube top, but she can also go for the feminine look by wearing a bodycon dress that really accentuates her curves, or just a simple blazer and a cute top. Either way, I think it's very modern day fashion. You know, back in the day, women would wear the floral dresses and lace gloves, but as time evolves, so does our fashion. You know, Lori is young, 24, so her fashion really suits her, in my opinion. Another thing I would love to touch bases with is Lori's beauty routine. Lori knows exactly what works for her. If you notice, Lori doesn't really do crazy or exotic hairstyles, nor hair colors. Her features really fit her brown hair, and the most you really see her with are braids or extensions that perfectly blend into her hair. She doesn't do any neons or any extra long hair. She keeps it natural. And as far as her makeup always enhances her beauty and never overpowers her face. For the most part, she wears warm eye colors, a natural lip, and flirty lashes. There's nothing obnoxious or too much about her makeup. Now, ladies, we have all heard of the quote, "Your body's a temple," so make sure you take care of it. And that is exactly what Lori does. She seems to be very healthy. On social media, she showcases her healthy lifestyle. She usually posts some of her workouts and green juices, and she just looks fit. It's not even necessarily about looking slim, it's just about being healthy. And, you know, it's always great to be healthy. Being fit is attractive, not only because of your outward appearance, but also for your vitality. You want to make sure you live a long life. To achieve that, you have to be healthy. This is also psychological because as women, we associate men with a great build to being handsome. And this is because they appear to care about their health. Another note we can take from Lori is her private life. If you notice, Lori doesn't really speak out that much. Actually, a lot of people jokingly say that they have never heard her voice, which is kind of true. She doesn't really do that many interviews. For the most part, she's really quiet, and the rumors that circulate her name, she never feels the need to address them. She kind of just lets them fly. And I think that's an admirable trait to have. Oftentimes, people feel the need to overcompensate and give several reasons as to why they are innocent in certain rumors that come out about them. And honestly, it only makes them look more guilty. As women, we do not have to address every single rumor. It's tiring, number one, and sometimes silence is the best answer. Now, I know this is the part that most of you were looking forward to in this video. Let's get into her relationships and scandals. Lori's first public relationship was with Dutch professional soccer player Memphis Depay, and these two dated for about a year and a half before he asked her hand in marriage. The engagement was short-lived though. The two called it quits later in 2018. My guess is that Lori knew that she wasn't yet ready to settle down and start a family with Memphis. She probably knew that she still wanted to date and experience more. At the time of their engagement, she was only 20 years old. So she probably just wanted to have a little more experience. And trust me, honey, she did just that, because soon after she was spotted with Trey Songz. Now, these two never confirmed anything. They were just seen out by paparazzi, mingling, so I'm assuming that it was a fling. She was then rumored to be with Justin Combs. However, I don't believe this one just because there was no PDA, and soon after she was with Justin Combs' father, Diddy. I don't believe that she dated both Diddy's son and Diddy. I do believe that her and Diddy were in an intimate relationship because, judging by body language, Lori was caressing Diddy's ear and he felt comfortable enough to be rubbing her stomach. I believe that these two were more than just family friends. And while Lori may have benefited from this relationship, I do believe that had she stuck around and stayed with Diddy, this relationship would be more bad than good for her because of the significant age difference. Diddy is 50 and Lori is 24 years old. These two are in two different areas in life. Diddy is accomplished. He has multiple brands and has really created a name for himself, while Lori is still a young girl trying to transition into adulthood. And let's be real, even people in their mid-20s still don't have it all together. So Lori being with somebody who is twice her age, this is for young girls in general. It could cause girls to resent who they're with because they feel like they missed out on life experiences or wasted their best years settling with an old man. But luckily, this wasn't the case for Lori because she called it quits with Diddy and began a relationship with Future. Now, Future wasn't necessarily an upgrade from Diddy. As we know, Future does have his dusty ways. He is a father of 6 with 6 different baby mothers. Not only that, but the way he is portrayed in the public eye is not necessarily the most respectable. I think Lori was just with Future, again, for the benefits and for the attention that it brought. I don't think that she seriously saw herself being in a long-term relationship enough to even potentially marry Future, which we all know wasn't going to happen. Due to her having Steve and Marjorie as her parents, I'm sure they wouldn't want her to settle for a man with 6 kids by 6 different women. And even if Future is a provider, he is a low value man. It's not even a smart move for Lori to get in marriage with Future. I honestly see Lori being with a billionaire, to be honest with you. I think that she is just dating and experiencing different men, but the one that she will potentially start a family with will most likely be a high value businessman or a man who's not necessarily in the limelight as much. Now, her current relationship, which took some people by surprise and even left some jealous, is with Michael B. Jordan. Personally, I feel indifferent about this relationship. I don't hate nor worship it. Again, I think Lori is just dating and experiencing different type of men. I do know that Michael B. Jordan is on the less problematic side. He's not really caught up in that much drama. I think the only thing was a conversation about him not liking black women and him preferring white women, which this relationship kind of debunks. I'm sure Michael will be happy that that stereotype has now been removed off of him. However, I consider Lori to be an ambiguous black woman. She is mixed. Getting into other things, I do believe that this relationship is mutually beneficial for both Lori and Michael. To say if it's a publicity stunt or if it's authentic, I can't because I'm not in the relationship. But I do wish them the best. I think that in any relationship Lori is in, she knows how to navigate her way into and out of it. And if you notice, you don't really hear any of her exes talking badly about her, which is really surprising. But I think Lori can most definitely stay high value even in the midst of dating men who aren't on her level. I think that Marjorie has aided in helping her know her value and her worth.
And understand, you are the prize. Don't give yourself to anybody that is not going to be your husband. You always carry yourself like a lady. Being a lady never goes out of style.
Okay, ladies, that was it for the feminine analysis on Miss Lori Harvey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, comment video ideas that you ladies would like to see from me in the near future. Okay, ladies, until next time, flaunt your feminine.